Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. The Royals have played excellent baseball of late. They'll try to bring their win streak to a baker's dozen next. Javier Donnelly, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June.
Iglesias.
First pitch on its way.
First pitch, 110.
The windup and the 0-1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot, 87 degrees here at first pitch. And the 2-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
Digging in, Adeiny Echeverria. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. Looking at his career totals, Echeverria brings the batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Is a low changeup that's laid off. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Villarreal will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him. Left side, scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Up 3 down for Detroit. Tigers nothing. Royals coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Mike Fiers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And now a pitch on the way. Christopher Bagley is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a .450 on base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
Batting third.
Set to get his day started, Alejandro Sanchez, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Fires, gets his sign. Here's the first pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And this will be fouled away. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. And that misses. So after getting 2 outs with 3 pitches, he's gone full to the 3rd hitter here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
So striding in, Shea Clark, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. From the stretch, pitch out, nothing doing. Sanchez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. From the stretch, there goes the runner. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
The 3-0 pitch. A strike, and it's 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk in the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Now to the plate, Elvis Villarreal, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch on its way. Villarreal is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage, without question.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And the run will score, and the Royals are off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Stepping into the box, Vinny Domit. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Looking to minimize the damage here.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
One and 0. Here it is. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Royals settle for just the one. We move ahead to the top of the second now. KC leads this one 1-0. Second inning set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Nelson Cruz.
Nelson.
A welcome to those of you just tuning in. We're in the second inning here with nobody out.
The right fielder, Nelson.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Nelson Cruz. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's too high.
These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Villarreal is there, one away.
That is fifth. The third baseman.
Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
From the stretch. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0 home. Candelario leads off first with one away. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. Now a swing, and Cabrera blasts this one out to deep left field. And that one is gone.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
Stepping in, number 28, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Still only one out in the inning. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Hit hard back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Into the box now, Parker Wood, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 21 driven in. The 1-0 pitch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Wood, just 24 years of age. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And some trouble now in right field, and he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
The catcher, Joseph Blake.
At the plate, Joseph Blake, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 1-0. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
The batter, number 1.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point. Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter, number 50.
Here's Echeverria now. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Echeverria is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Batter number 9, second baseman.
So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. No balls and 1 strike. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
4 runs here in this half inning. The 2-2 pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Two and two. Here it is.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Digging in the switch hitter, Jeimer Candelario. And he's got a shot to open up an even greater lead if he can get something into the outfield. Low for ball 1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Popped him up. Tejada's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. Leading off the inning, Damon Rodriguez, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball one.
So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Fouled away. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Liner toward right center. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Set to get his day started, Alexi Guardado. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. Throw won't get him.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. A runner in scoring position with none out. Ripped on the ground to first. Cabrera's got it, and they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Coming to the plate now, Rob Tejada. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way.
1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Garcia comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Christopher Bagley. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball one, no strike.
Fires is ready. Here it comes on 1-0. Fastball just inside.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 2-1. Two out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Three and 2, a full count to the Royals center fielder.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
First pitch on its way. Luis Valdez will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball. Two out count, the pitch. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Alejandro Sanchez. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Pitch misses. The throw down. Not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Line drive to left. Garcia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Royals settle for just the 1. We'll go now to the top of the third. Noah Elez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
14, Noah Elez.
Top of the third set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
The windup and the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Two 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Now batting, the 7th.
Striding in once again, Parker Wood. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fouled off. Elez, 28 years old, has a strong chance of being an all-star this year. He's currently leading the vote totals among relief pitchers.
Hey, hats off to this guy right now. It wouldn't have been my first guess if I was thinking about who was leading at this position. But you know what? He's played very well this year, and the fans certainly have taken notice.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Joseph Blake. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. And he fouls this one off. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Tigers leave 1. They're still. Ready for another chance? Shea Clark. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Legs churning. He's headed for second. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Stepping in now, Elvis Villarreal, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A runner at second, nobody out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Villarreal has played well this season, and he's received a good amount of support in all-star balloting as a result. He's third among right fielders coming into today, so we'll wait and see if he ends up getting an invite to the festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Nipped the corner, 2-2.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Count remains full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
The designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Vinny Domet. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in a wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Runner at second here with one man out. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he's called out on a close play at third.
Looked to me like he got a good jump off the pitcher from second, but it didn't matter that time. Always costly when you get caught stealing at third.
And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's a 5-3 game now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
The batter, number 4.
So now to the plate, Damon Rodriguez. As he'll take a look at ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Fires into his motion. Here's the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the fourth inning with nobody out.
The shortstop.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. In the air now, out to right field. Villarreal is there to put it away for out number 1.
The batter, number 15.
Ready for another shot now, Adeiny Echeverria. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
1 out, nobody on. Count even now at 1-1. Can't do much with that one, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch.
We're at the count 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen. The 2-2.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. Fastball hit on the ground is short. He's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Leading off the inning, Alexi Guardado, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Hit down the line at first. Glove by Cabrera, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The catcher, number 99.
Now in the box, Rob Tejada. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-0 to him now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter,
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Christopher Bagley. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Tejada stands at first with one out. Popped him up. Blake over to his left. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Luis Valdez.
Luis Valdez.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he got him. 1 left for Kansas City. They're still down 5-3. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Hit to third. Fielded cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. Full count still. The 3-2 one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batter.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the belt, the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Runners on first with 1 down. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time, and it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's the first pitch to him. Leury Garcia is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. '50th pitch of the game on its way.
Ball match outside.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit. Daniel Norris, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Number 44, Daniel.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Alejandro Sanchez.
Leading up for the Royals, the first baseman, Alejandro Sanchez.
Pitch on the way. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Three and 1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
The third baseman, number 8.
Digging in once again, Shea Clark. Here comes the first pitch. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
A runner at first with no outs here. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Into the box, Elvis Villarreal, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Runners are at first and third with none out. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Digging in, Vinny Gomez.
The designated hitter, Vinny Gomez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Hey, this is spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Comes set and the 0-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Runners off for second. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he is in there.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
To the plate now, Damon Rodriguez pitches a cold strike. The throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
Yeah, now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play in order with 1 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Ready now, Alexi Guardado, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground, and good awareness behind the plate as he'll make the quick basket catch for the second out.
The catcher, number 99.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Rob Tejada, and he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. Curtis Rodriguez will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Run on 2 hits here for KC. Curtis Rodriguez will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and digging in is the outfielder, Parker Wood. Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning, nobody out. Digging in, Parker Wood. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Here's the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Both teams with 6 hits so far. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Villarreal is there, 2 down. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1 the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Called strike 2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning, nobody out. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Christopher Bagley. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
Now the 1-0.
Ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Now batting, Luis Valdez. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. The 2-1 home. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
In now, Alejandro Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Chopped down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Line towards center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's now a 5-5 ball game.
The third baseman, number 8.
At the plate, Shea Clark. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there. Now the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. The 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Valdez, the runner at second with 1 away. Fouled off. Runner breaks for third. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Standing in now, Elvis Villarreal. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him as they open up an 8-5 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Daniel Stumpf, a 6-foot 2-inch left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Number 68, Daniel Stumpf. the designated hitter, number 9.
At the plate now, Vinny Domit. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Stump is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. 4 runs here in this half inning. Fastball just missed above the zone. Grounded to the right. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
The batter, the shortstop, Damon Rodriguez.
At the plate, Damon Rodriguez. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Runners on the move for second. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Settling in now, Alexi Guardado.
Alexi Guardado.
And now they've got him picked off. The throw pulls him off the bag.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike called. Now the throw down. And an offline throw, but he gets the tag down. And here's Echeverria now. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Trevor Rosenthal is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 64, Trevor Rosenthal.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. A 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu. 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. And that misses 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Up next for the Tigers.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Now the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting, the third base.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. Man at first after the 2-out walk. Pause, now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the second baseman, Alexi Guardado.
The second baseman, Alexi Guardado.
First delivery to him on the way. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Hit hard up the middle, and there's his first base hit in this one. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Curtis Rodriguez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Rodriguez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. 8 runs on 12 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And there he goes towards second. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Cabrera in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. On to first, and they get the double play.
The batter.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Christopher Bagley. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. Three and one now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And he goes with the slider here as that misses in tight. It's ball 4. Digging in and looking for more, Luis Valdez. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call. Ralph Ludwig has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58.
All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera. Oh, welcome to those of you just tuning in. We've currently got nobody out here in inning number 8. Ready to begin the 8th, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Sanchez moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Leury Garcia, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's low.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
2-0 to the Tigers left fielder. 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. Right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Parker Wood. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch on its way. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up. Greg Holland is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Into the box, Luis Valdez. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Blake is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Alejandro Sanchez. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
0-1. Here it comes. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Sanchez is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Into the box, Shea Clark, as he'll take a look at ball one. Sanchez, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
The 1-2. And he pops it up. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
He's set, and the pitch.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To Iglesias for 1. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. Kevin Quackenbush comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Kevin Quackenbush.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Joseph Blake, and they'll need him to get something going here.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Fly ball into straightaway left. Valdez is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded to short. Reined in. Throw on to first to be in time, and now the Tigers are down to their final out. Here's Echeverria now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last breath for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end. So I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
8-5 today. The Kansas City Royals rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Noah Elez wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Kevin Quackenbush earns the save out of the bullpen, his 29th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals, 8 runs.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Tigers 8-5. With the victory, it brought their win streak to 13. The Minnesota Twins combined to allow